Hello and welcome to Colorado National Speedway, Site 2 race number 6 of the NRSL Reebok Truck Series season. And joining me once again in the booth is Stephen Paul III.
Hello, guys.
On the front row today, and I'm actually not even going to try and do this on review, but on the front row today will be Rob Evans, the points leader, alongside Osman Hamid, the pole sitter today.
Oh, dear Lord.
Sam Young, Steve McDougall in row 2. Zach Flickinger and Juan Fernandez will make up row 3, with Blake Coleman, Muhammad Zain Abdullah row 4, and Bafode Sacco and Isaac Flickinger making up row number 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand it over to Steven for his thoughts and predictions.
So last weekend in California, we saw Rob Evans become the first two-time winner in the series, and he's starting up there. So look for him to be strong. Last season, this race was pandemonium. The Hooters race was a little more tame with Brock, but this race we saw people in the pit wall. Seth Cole drove the grass about twice, and we had Steve Paul winning. So it was definitely an exciting race. So look for some of the rookies to make some mistakes, and hopefully nobody pulls a Fitzwater and flips into the pit wall like we saw in the Hooters series. So it's going to be interesting as our final row is Eves and Hyatt back there, but short track racing with a bunch of rookies in the field, that's not going to pan out well.
So we won't actually be able to give you the points as they come in, as the command is coming up right now.
Drivers, start your engines.
So we mentioned Rob Evans is the points leader by 17 points over Brett Hill. It is 44 back to Dylan Young. Cole Deaver is 89 back in 4th. Joseph Bryant and Joseph Shrigley are 5th and 6th in points. They are tied 96 back. Joshua Hyatt is 7th, Bafode Sacco 8th, Seth Cole 9th, and Daniel Gitterup rounds out the top 10. Sabrina Rogers in 11th could also leave here as the points leader. And okay, well, I just figured out one thing we can change for an I&I update for future seasons.
Pace speed?
Yeah, the pacing distance. Green
Zayn
flag is out.
Abdullah was, oh
Whoa.
God, already in the grass.
That was James Ellison down there, but to be fair, he was also avoiding a wreck.
Yeah, I don't think, okay, we didn't even make it a corner.
Yeah, we didn't even make a corner as Osman Hamid leads under the caution. Let's take a look at what happened to start this one off. And we're back. Here's what happened. Sky Commons gets turned down by Trevor Germain into Robert Young. And then back here.
Oh my God, they're 5 wide. Somebody's at the fence. Oh God, nowhere to go.
I was still seeing Robert Young. Joseph Shrigley might have made some contact there with the 26, but back here, Dylan Young ended up with issues. He gets turned by some mystical force.
Yeah, it looks like he just lost some talent and the steering wheel went right.
Yeah, somehow just turned to the right, and he would go around, and with that, we'll take you back to the restart here from Colorado National Speedway. And we are back. The 88 still leads with Osman Hamid. It is Sam Young in 2nd, Rob Evans 3rd. I don't remember them being that close. I really don't.
Man, they are like ass tight to each other as green flag is out here.
Yep. Green flag's back out. Zach Flickinger's 4th, Steve McDougall 5th, Mohamed Zain Abdullah, Blake Coleman, Juan Fernandez, Cole Deaver, and Chad White, the top 10.
Do we make a corner? That's the real question.
We definitely did. We'll actually make a lap.
Rob Evans is about on the fence right there.
As the 88 leads underneath the green flag there is Zach Flickinger now going to try for 2nd. 3 wide back here. Rob Evans, McDougall, and Deaver.
Yeah, that's not going to work. That somehow works.
I think it will work. It actually works pretty well here, as although I say that Cole Deaver then had to shoot to the bottom of the track.
Oh, yeah. So here comes Juan Fernandez on the bottom of the racetrack.
Is that how you have to say it to be able to actually get anywhere close?
I like how you put that half, and there's the 92s in the fence there.
As Mohamed Zain Abdullah now going to grab 3rd away from the 92. Flickinger starting to lose spots on the outside line.
Definitely. Here comes the 33. The 55 Evans making his way back up through here.
Yep. And Flickinger finally gets back to the inside line. So too did Rob Evans. He's now back up into 6th.
Yep, see there by single file, and this is just like how the Hooters race went when they started after their first lap incident here. It's the 51s on the binders right there.
Yep, and Jonathan Zorline, the defending champion, now up into 13th as we're starting to lose some frames.
Yeah, we definitely are, as Ellison not used to making races, so he's up there. Good run for him right there.
Well, and to be fair, his last start, he actually finished 9th at Watkins Glen. He was able to survive all that mess up there. So.
Yeah, to be honest, that was just survival. This is talent right here. As the 55 car battling Flickinger, the Daytona winner last season.
And ironically enough, well, no. That was the truck that won. It wasn't the same driver.
Correct. That's Max Anderson won, and he's not in the series anymore.
Oh, Shelton on the inside line. She got sent down there by McDougal. 16th through the grass.
That worked. No, that's a caution.
And that's a yellow. Yep.
Well, that almost worked, and that didn't. And Seth Cole's back
there.
Oh, the pace truck is flying.
05, apparently. Well, we've already had some disqualifications as well.
Well, of course RJ Reynolds gets DQ'd.
Somehow we had trucks that are now multiple laps down, and RJ Reynolds, who's 31st in points, has been disqualified.
Well, every race we've ran here so far has had a disqualification.
Well, this one's got 2. JT Bryant in the 02 and RJ Reynolds in the 35.
We had 3 last season.
So with that, let's take you back and show you what happened to bring out the yellow for the second time today and see if we can't uncover what would have happened with the 35 and others. And we're back. Here's what happened for Brett Hill in the 16 Albertsons Chevrolet. Gets turned off the front end of Hyatt.
And then he comes back to kill Hyatt and then fails miserably trying to brake check him.
Well,
actually, it works.
Actually, I think at that point he was just trying to save the truck and just so happened he...
That was intentional. He brake checked him bad because he could have stopped at the bottom. Great job by Hill there to get back in the 11.
There's the 05 who apparently would have just come off the pit lane or something. So we'll try and figure out what happened here real quick, but if not, we'll take you back to the restart. And if nothing else, you would have... If we take you back to restart, then you would have seen it on side-by-side as well. So, and we are back. Osman Hamid is the race leader over Sam Young, Cole Deaver, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Zach Flickinger, Rob Evans, Juan Fernandez, Jessica Shelton, Steve McDougal, and Chad White, the top 10. And we are green once again. Watch out for passing to the left. We have now figured out that the NRSL officials are docking people for doing that.
You mean disqualifying people?
Well, they are docking people they are penalizing people for going to the left on the restart.
Yeah, they can't go to the left. They got to go to the right, Oh my God, they're 5 wide.
Well, they got back down to 4. That is Isaac Flickinger, Blake Coleman, Chad White.
How are we making this work? How are we making this work? You're not making this work.
Chad White with a save.
Oh my God.
Fernandez in the wall though.
Oh my God, we are 4 wide around this track. This is just death and on a half. Oh my Lord, it's insane.
On the bright side, now we've got things that we can figure out how to fix.
Excuse me for short.
Meanwhile, Osman Hamid has now got a full second lead over Jessica Shelton as the caution flag flies once again. Oh! Kyle Matthews, Scott Upton go for a spin on the front straightaway.
We're going to have a green light checkered.
No, we're not.
Well, game 1 at least.
Yeah. So we will take you back to show you what happened, and then we'll get you back to the restart because there will be a restart in regulation.
Yes.
And we're back. Here's what happened coming off turn number 4. Cole Deaver is going to get into the back end of the Mobile 1 Dodge of Sam Young and turn the SRT Motorsports entry around.
Yeah, that's a tough break right there, and that definitely warranted a caution. 51 in the 24, and then 22 car major damage. We missed that one. Then the 2 plowed in, and then bam, get a row right there with more plowing.
Worth mentioning, then that's actually both Bill Davis cars that ran into this one, 23 and the 22.
Man, hopefully they don't wreck any more cars. I might have to file Chapter 11 then.
And also, what happened back here? Kyle Matthews going to end up being turned by that is by Seb Kukulon, right into the 21 of Scott Upton.
At least we're not the only one making mistakes.
Yeah, I started to say last year's driver, the 32, because it's the same scheme. It's just different driver now.
Yeah.
So with that though, let's get you back to the restart here. As I don't think there was going to be any onboards we could take of that one.
I don't think so either.
And we are back. Daniel Gitterok and Bafode Sacco both retiring out of the race during the caution. Single file restart here with 2 laps to go when we get the green flag. Osman Hamid with a lap truck in between him and the 84 of Jessica Shelton. Rob Evans is in 3rd, Zach Flickinger 4th, and Joseph Strigley in 5th. Green flag is back out. We're underway once again, and it looks like this is going to be the 88's race to lose.
Pretty much, unless we have a green-white checkered here, as the 84 battling right here, trying to get another win in the series. She won at Sonoma last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, she's going to clear the...
Oh, it's going to be the yellow right here.
Well, nope, we're going to race it back.
It's going to be a wreck, I'm going to tell you that. If not, I'd be very surprised. Rob Evans going to keep his top 5 streaks going, it looks like, as off the corner, Hamid.
Yep, so coming through turns 3 and 4, Osman Hamid is going to grab his first career win, and it's going to be an uncontested one here at Colorado National Speedway.
And a very, very short broadcast for you guys, but that was a good race.
Jessica Shelton going to end up in 2nd. It is Zach Flickinger in 3rd, Rob Evans 4th, Mohammed Zain Abdullah 5th. Apparently some drivers did run into issues on the final lap, it looks like. Cole Deaver, Johnny Gardner, Blake Coleman, James Ellison with back-to-back top 10s there for his efforts, considering at least back-to-back starts with top 10s. And James Qualls rounding out the top 10 as well. Good finish for them. They were 41st in points coming in.
It looks like also Evans is going to have a 100-point lead over here.
He very well might. I don't know. With that, Steven, your final thoughts?
Well, definitely an interesting race for the guys who are going to Canada. It is going to be very interesting because tempers did flare in this race and some rivalries might carry over. A lot of DQs. Wait, what, Charles?
I was going to add in, apparently we had 4 disqualifications from the final restart. Dylan Young, Ryan Houston in the 25, and both of the Hills, Ryan and Brett. That is 2nd and 3rd in points got disqualified on the final restart.
Well, guess what, Houston? We got a problem. Anyways, definitely a very interesting race. Not a lot of passing like we see in Steve Pollard and Brock Swin, so we got to fix that too. But good run for them. Jess got a 2nd place. That could help her with the short tracks next weekend. And next race for the trucks, I think, is at Chicagoland. Am I right or wrong?
I think it's a triple header.
You know, this is the magic of TV, and we're going to go to.
I mean, we'll know it anyway, but I mean, I don't know it right off the top of my head.
Okay, yeah, we are going for this race was the Albertson 202. The next race is the Line X 200 at Chicagoland, and trucks at Chicagoland usually lead to crazy things in a bunch of draft. And Rob Evans has been really good at those tracks, and Evans looking like Jessica Shelton 2.0 this season.
Well, and Brett Hill wasn't doing too bad himself either. But with that.
Until he went up the hill.
Well, I mean, he had 1 bad race today, so he still has 3 top 5s in the first 6 races. So, with that, though, congrats to Osman Hamid on the win. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming, racing, related content. I promise this will be a better track when we come back here, because now we at least figured out what was going on and to cause all the issues that this track presents.
He's lying.
Huh?
No, I'm joking.
I'm not joking on the fact that we at least now know what the issues are.
We do know the issues.
And they will be trying. Those issues at least will be fixed. You got me distracted now. So
sign
for
off.
Steve, well, now I know where I was. I lost where I was in that sign off. For Stephen Paul III, I'm Gordon Fontana 1, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Have a good night.